Last time on Forgotten Formula E, we looked at current AlphaTauri F1 driver Pierre Gasly, who took part in 2 rounds of the Formula E Championship in 2017 for Renault E-Dames. This week we look at Katherine Legge, who, like Gasly, only took part for 2 rounds of the championship. Katherine Legge was one of 2 female drivers that were given race seats during the inaugural season of Formula E, but Legge was the first female to compete, as Simona Silvestro took part in rounds 10 and 11 of the season, while Legge's appearances were at the start in rounds 1 and 2. She was given a seat at Amlin Aguri alongside Antonio Felix da Costa, with the Portuguese being replaced by Takuma Sato for the opening round in Beijing, China. Antonio Felix da Costa made his debut in the series in Putrajaya in what would be Legge's second and final race. In the opening race in Beijing, Legge qualified in 16th place, ahead of former F1 drivers Jarno Trulli and Bruno Senna. With penalties to Ho Ping Tung and Sebastian Buemi, she was moved up to 14th place for the start of the race. Legge would finish the first ever Formula E race in 15th place, a lap down from the leaders. This, however, was a result of a 57-second time penalty Legge received after she crossed the white line at the pit exit. She struggled in the qualifying for what would be her final race in Formula E, finishing the session down in 18th, the slowest of those who had set a time, but with Jerome D'Ambrosio being disqualified for exceeding power usage limits and Sebastian Buemi also being disqualified, this time for having an underweight car, Legge was moved up to 16th place for the race. Legge ended her final race in Formula E in 15th place, the same result as her first race in Beijing. She was given a 23-second time penalty for causing a collision, which then saw her finish 3 laps down on the leaders. She was replaced by Salvador Duran for the remainder of the season. With the team rounding the season out in 7th place, Legge was popular with the fans, receiving the fan boost for both the races that she took part in. Salvador Duran had a couple of decent results, but most of the time he was driving around the back of the grid, lower than the positions that Legge was in. Since leaving Formula E, she has gone on to race in the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, with her best finish being in 2nd in the GTD class in 2018. She has also raced in the 24 Hours of Daytona, finishing 2nd in the GTD class. Also in 2018, Legge took part in 4 rounds of NASCAR, scoring 46 points. Legge made a return to the Formula E paddock in 2018 for the Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy, finishing 5th in the standings. For the 2020 season, Legge is taking part in the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship for gear racing powered by GRT Grasser. The season has already started with the 24 Hours of Daytona, which Legge's all-female team failed to finish after their car went on fire. If you did enjoy today's insight into Katherine Legge's past in Formula E, make sure you drop a like on the video. If you enjoy the content that we create, why not consider subscribing to keep up to date in the world of motorsport? Why not check out our social medias, as we are more active over there? They're on screen now and in the description. To read articles like this, why not check out our website, theapexmotorsport.com. As always, thank you all for watching, and why not check out another video that are on screen now.